Hi everyone, hope you had a good weekend. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for your continued support, okay? If you're not a member of the Patreon, do get involved in that group now and take advantage of the great content that's going in there. And once again, I just want to say thank you for your continued support across the board, okay? And big thumbs up to each and every one of you. If you've not checked out today's Bitcoin video, it's really important that you do check out that video as well as this one, obviously, and check out them all if you can. But do please check out the Bitcoin video because it's paramount to the way the markets are going to go in the future, okay? And I've got to be honest with you, this is why we do think we've not got a crystal ball, but I'm more biased towards the fact that we are going to see a 75 cents XRP token right here. I know a lot of naysayers out there say, what the hell are you going on about and stuff like that, but I think what's happening in the markets right now is exactly the same as what's happened over here, okay? We're looking at this sort of scenario where XRP is going to roll, the market as well is going to roll effectively. We're going to enter a bit of a downtrend. We're looking at a particular target on Bitcoin. Again, not got a crystal ball, but the fact that Bitcoin's already carried out that ABC correction to an absolute T, bounced off our prediction made 4 weeks ago, is just adding more fuel to the fire that XRP is struggling, okay? And everyone expects XRP to absolutely take off here because Bitcoin shit the bed. It could do, it could be wrong, and you could see a burst here for XRP and it absolutely goes parabolic and goes up here and then it rolls over and that's the end of the bull run. But I think for continued progression right here, like I said to you all the time, you want to see these waveforms, okay? You don't want to see mountain tops, you want to see valleys effectively, and this is what happened with XRP here. You got this mountain top, and this is why you're having this sort of drawn out consolidation event. I could be wrong, obviously, but what I'm targeting is here a larger correction across the markets here for Bitcoin and crypto, and I think Bitcoin's a catalyst, okay? Because we basically, just check out the Bitcoin video and you'll understand without me rambling on too much. If Bitcoin does roll, it will drag the market down a bit, and there's no getting away from that, okay? And you know we've got targets here. We've always gave you the targets. We always say what we see, but obviously take it with a pinch of salt. We've not got a crystal ball. But if we do get a scenario just like this where we do roll over, okay, and we come down, it looks drastic, it looks terrible, rest assured that we're just going through this process that we went through in a previous bull run right here, okay? Reaccumulation, making the higher lows and the high highs in order to just progress and get on with this bull run respectively. So nothing will be exempt. People think that, you know, because Bitcoin sort of goes down to a lower level of support that it doesn't drag things down with it. It does. I know XRP is holding up really, really strong. It is holding up really strong. I'm not going to deny that. But you failed to get through the 0786 on multiple weeks here. Like I said to you, you keep hitting your head on resistance. What happens? See you later, alligator. You roll, and you only have to look at the charts to see that. You know, resistance, roll. Resistance, roll. The less you have a go at resistance, the more likely you are to sort of get through it, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? So that's why effectively you could see the roll for XRP, and you could come back to these levels. Again, I could be completely wrong, and you may start to see XRP absolutely rocket from here, get through the 0786, get through the all-time high, and go on in a parabolic mania run up here, the euphoric stage of the bull run, where we have that mania alt season right there. But Bitcoin's doing something that's not necessarily quite healthy at the moment for the markets, and obviously the markets will get dragged down with that, and that's the truth. So right now, I just, you know, if you was to roll, because you can see very, very much looking like this at the moment, you've got this sort of candle formation where you've rolled, you've made the A, the B, and then potentially the deeper C wave right there, and you're potentially looking at this right here. So what I'm going to do, I don't think I've done it before, is from this top here, go down to this bottom, and you can see that was roughly a 68% correction. So right now, from this top here, let's look to see where the 68% correction actually goes to. Yeah, you can see it's on the yellow line on the 0.75. So just because it's happened before doesn't mean it can't happen again. So do anticipate that, and that's why I'll always be transparent with you and give you a level of honesty, okay? I'll always say what I see. Obviously, you've got your Elliott wave theory going on here as well, and we do believe that XRP will get to these price targets eventually, but not overnight, okay? And that's the transparency of it, and that's the truth. But again, we've not got a crystal ball, and it could absolutely break out here. XRP could get a massive level of support as people are selling off Bitcoin. They could be pumping into XRP, and you've got all the FUD around the thingy at the moment. You know, the green energy sort of FUD against Bitcoin, that it uses too much energy. So you could see that sort of catalyst into XRP to absolutely propel it up there, break that level of resistance, because XRP is basically energyless blockchain, isn't it? I know it uses some energy, but nowhere near as much as Bitcoin, so to speak. So that could be the catalyst to send XRP absolutely astronomical here, but obviously we'll always keep you aware of the drawbacks. And if you do see a larger market correction, so to speak, there for XRP and the crypto in space, these are your targets. This is where you want to put some cheeky bids in, because we don't anticipate XRP falling any lower than this in this bull market for continuation. So right now, if XRP did correct from this particular point right here, because it's currently trading at $1.47, which is good. It's showing relatively good signs of strength, okay, but it's sort of crabbing, isn't it? It's in a range and it's getting a bit boring, a bit flat, going sideways. That would be a 50% correction down to the yellow line there, which is the 0.75 target. And also obviously you've got the 20 EMA, which is creeping right up now. Look at that, how beautifully that's creeping up. So who knows, who knows? But they are targets anyway. If it was to roll and you was to see that sort of major roll in the markets, then I do anticipate that you could see the wick down to sort of 0.75, where you may get some cheeky bids filled for XRP. But it is looking relatively healthy. I'm not going to lie to you, it's looking relatively healthy. But there's a bit of a what if around Bitcoin at the moment, as you're fully aware. So yeah, so XRP, diving into the 4-hourly time frame then. So just like we outlined yesterday, if potentially XRP, you can see there was a bit of a correction yesterday. It was holding this level of resistance right here, wasn't it? It was kept creating this kind of bull flag, but then obviously it sort of rolled and fell through the EMAs here, created a bearish cross and bounced off this level of previous support. Do you see this? And it's actually created that right shoulder that we're anticipating here for XRP as well. Do you see this? We were saying yesterday, you got your left shoulder, your head, potentially your right shoulder, and effectively what you've got is this reversal trend. Do you see this, where you're making the higher lows? Do you see that? So if XRP right now does come back up and breaks this key level of resistance at 154, you could see a lovely little upside for XRP and a bit of a pump for XRP up to those particular levels there, $1.83, because that's the target out of this inverse head and shoulders. Do you see that? That's your target. So if you do start to see XRP come back up now, get back above these EMAs, which it is doing, it's had some nice upside today, I'm not going to lie to you, it's looking relatively healthy. So if you can come back up and break this 154 with substance, backtest and close, you're looking at a little bit of upside for XRP there, and this sort of reversal pattern it's got going on in this inverse head and shoulders. And right there from the break, wait for confirmation, you could be looking at a lovely 16% pump roughly for XRP. But from this moment here, that is a whopping 23% upside for XRP. So do anticipate that, okay? And if it does get that, that's great. That means that sort of alt season is here in its sort of last dregs of the bull market, so to speak, that we've actually experienced before, where you may start to see XRP absolutely take off. But obviously you've got in your mind you're fully aware of our breakdown targets if you was to see it roll and have that larger market correction, because we are anticipating a bit of a dead cat bounce on Bitcoin, so to speak, and again could be completely invalidated if it breaks the high. Do check out the Bitcoin video. So far, not blowing our own trumpets, but we've been absolutely on the money with every single call. The only call that we've got left really is this drop down to the possible C wave pullback. We had this call here at the top down to this golden ratio, then this sort of B wave high, and now you can see sort of rolling a little bit. You get a nice little pickup here though. This is relatively healthy. You do need to see XRP get above this high though, because otherwise you have still rolled effectively. Do you see that? And obviously not fall as lower than this low, because if you are, you're creating a lower low and therefore you're rolling still. So it's crucial times for XRP. You know, what's going to happen to it? Is the market just going to sort of flow into XRP right now? You know, is it going to have its alt run that it deserves? Hopefully it does, but this is why we always give you these possible C wave pullbacks and the deeper wave pullbacks to get involved in XRP. But again, we've not got a crystal ball, but so far, you know, we have we've been on the money with XRP, not just XRP, sorry. Bitcoin was up there at 62k, 64k, broke out of a particular trend, and we noticed a pattern in it, and we noticed that ABC correction, and it's absolutely played out to a T. So yeah, that's been a fantastic call from CoinsKid, okay? And a lot of people were footing and writing trolley comments on them particular videos, but all we're doing is trying to help you, okay? Trying to help people and educate people in the space that we've not got a crystal ball basically, and we can't see into the future, but sometimes the patterns just speak to us, okay, and we just see them. and we digest them and we give you a scenario basically. Obviously, say it goes up or down, but with the down side, then we do give you specific targets, and you can see that specific target absolutely met for Bitcoin. It bounced off that specific area right there, and that's been an absolutely golden call from CoinsKid, from 62k down to 43k. You know, a loss of 20k there. That's pretty darn good. So that's basically Bitcoin. I'm rambling on about Bitcoin. I do apologise, but this is XRP. What you need to see, like I've said to you, is break the 154. Break the 154, you're looking at a nice upside for XRP. Failing that, if you start to come down and start to lose these lows, start to make these lower lows, then you are looking at that rollover event for XRP and potentially coming down to these lows as well. So do keep an eye on that. If you do start to see XRP break 154, you've got that lovely little trade there. And then obviously you can see what you've done here. You've lit this level of support here. Do you see this? This is where you bounced. Do you see this level? Because you broke out of this particular pattern there. So let me explain this to you. So you've come down, you've got this resistance. Do you see this? Resistance. You broke it, and what you've done, you fell back down and tested its support. But not only this level of support, you've tested this multi-week level of support as well, which XRP is adhering to. So once you do, if you do as well, you know, if you do start to break down, you do something like this, if you do start to fall out of that level of support, then potentially look at that more downside, sort of that area, like that. Do you see what I mean? I can't give you it because obviously over time it changes, and as you can see, if just off the bat, if you start to do something like that, what you're doing, you trading inside towards an apex where you will break out, you know, that way or that way. So it's decisive, basically. Keep an eye on it. Draw the lines on your charts, your trend lines. And like I said to you, obviously I can't give you the target because that particular target can change at any point. So that's why you've got to come onto the charts and draw your trend lines. And again, if you do start to see the loss of this particular trend right there, I would imagine you're going to take out this low and then potentially come back down and take out that low. And that's where you could see that correction, you know, for XRP, that rollover in the market could come quite quickly, and you could see it just sort of dump down to that sort of area, at least 26% correction. And then obviously if it gets really ugly, you could see a bit of a capitulation event across the board for cryptos, and that's why you could see that possible C wave pullback right there for XRP. So from there right now, if it was to go all the way down there, that's your 49-50% correction right there, which would be absolute fear, wouldn't it? But that would be that sort of A, B, C correction right there for XRP that we've just carried out on Bitcoin to an absolute T. So ABC, like that. Okay, so stay strong everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned, and I'll always keep you updated with what I see. Take care. Bye bye.